Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I hope you've all had a fantastic Sunday and I thank you for being here. If you're new and this is your first time seeing me, welcome to the channel. This is where I talk a lot about fashion and how to enjoy it. We buy a lot of things, we bring a lot of things home. Sometimes those things may not get worn for a very long time, sometimes never. So things sometimes up in the closet with price tags on them. I like to share how to wear those pieces and show you what I do day to day. And hopefully, somewhere along the way, you can pick up a tip to help you enjoy your wardrobe more. That's what this channel is all about. Today, I am doing a part 2 of wedding season. And of course, I like to buy pieces that are not just for one particular occasion, but things that I can wear for a variety of different occasions or day to day. And of course, maximize my cost per wear on those pieces. And today is one of those occasions. So even though it's with weddings in mind, and I've heard from quite a few of you that have weddings that are coming really soon in May and June, and if you haven't picked anything yet, this may be an opportunity for you to possibly explore Ashley Stewart. I've talked a bit about them before. I have had a few opportunities to share pieces from Ashley Stewart. This video is not sponsored. I like the store. I like the merchandise. And so I thought I would check there and see what they had. And a couple of the sets I actually purchased. So I will be sharing that. So what I'm sharing is what I'm considering somewhat elevated casual for casual weddings, because not all weddings, of course, we have to dress up and be formal for. Some we just want to look nice and still feel somewhat in the wedding attire. So I feel like these two will accommodate that. You can have a garden or an outside wedding for one of them, so you can be really comfortable with heels or with flats. The other is a bit more elevated and could go into indoor spaces and could be later nice for a tea or for a brunch, for a bridal kind of situation. Just some variety in terms of how these can be used. So I'm going to start with this particular set. This is a linen and cotton blend. I do like that. So it should be, especially for warm weather, it should be nice. And this has a bit of a V-neck, but there is a button detail here in brown. Colors here is kind of burnt orange and off-white. So for what this offers for outdoor kind of events, I think this is going to be very nice. Yeah, the curved hem here just adds a little bit of extra detail. And the sleeve has room in it as well. I do like that. And for the pants, this is a palazzo style. It's a wide leg pant, has pockets and an elasticized waist. And we've got some stretch, so that's always good. So it conforms, but it does have some flexibility there in the waist. So for palazzo style, and they're going to come down long. You'll see how those are going to show in the photos. So I like this set a lot. So that'll be quite versatile. And for the next one, the reason I'm calling it elevated casual is because it has a jacket and the jacket feels casual, although it is dressy. So in terms of the style of the jacket, it has the exposed zipper on the front, but it also has a waistband here that you typically see on casual jackets. So it has a bit of a combination in terms of casual and dressy. And of course, the rosettes all over the pieces just give that a bit more elevation. And for the jacket, just zips here. It's a regular kind of jacket. And what it does not have, typically like with the band, it does not have this detail on the sleeve. So for the cuff, it is a regular sleeve. So I think this is very nice. So with the skirt has elastic in the waist as well, but it also zips, and it zips in the back. And there is also a slit in the back. But from what you can see here, this is pretty nice for a wedding. And if you like a lot of color, this has a lot of color. This is coral, and it also is lined. So it is a full lining. It comes all the way down to the hem. So that's a nice feature. We like that. These half slips, they're bothersome sometimes. So I like that this had the full slip. So you'll get to see this in the video as well. Had a little bit of fun with a few of the customers while I was trying this on, having some conversation about it. And with regard to wearing this outside of a wedding, I think there are lots of possibilities here because of the color, because of the rosettes. This is nice for a bridal brunch. It's nice for tea. Good, nice for party, and a lot of opportunities in that regard, which is what I mentioned earlier about pieces doing more than just one thing. So I love that. And right now they're having a sale, and a lot of different things are 40% off. In terms of pricing, the jacket here was $69.50, and the skirt was $49.50. And for the other set, I don't think I mentioned the price on these. The top here in the linen and cotton was $49.50. And the pants were $54.50. All of these pieces were 40% off. So I was excited about that as well. So keep in mind with Ashley Stewart, and I know they're known for being a plus size store, that they indeed are. They do carry larger sizes. I would remind you to take a look at Ashley Stewart, even if you're size 10, 12, 14, because they do carry size 10, 12, and this jacket that I purchased here is a size 10, 12. So I tried the 14 on. I thought the 10, 12 fit better, and you'll see how that's fitting in the video. So give them a shot with regard to the smaller sizes. You may be surprised at what you find there. I always say don't exclude something just based on what we know the norm to be. When I found out they had size 10 clothing, I was really surprised. So I do have several pieces that are below the size 14 that I typically wear. So I hope you enjoy the video. A little bit of a fashion show in store, so that was fun. And like I mentioned, I had a little fun with a couple of the customers, so that was nice. And the staff is always gracious. I absolutely enjoy shopping there. The sale is going on now, so you can also check online. And their clearance pieces, of course, are online as well as in store. So there are some things that I did look at that are clearance that may also be wedding appropriate. So if you're near an Ashley Stewart and want to pop in there, check out the clearance as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you always for your time. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share. I always appreciate that. Thank you all so much for being here. And until next time, I will see you. Have a very fantastic start